This is David Dingen here at the Brixton House, and I'm here with Marnie Swindells. You can never get a very good event unless you got Marnie Swindells and her bodyguard around. How you doing?
My bodyguard as well, yeah. I am good, thank you. How are you, David?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's been a while since we spoke. Well, we still see each other at the Bronx Boxing gym.
We do. You are my #1 smoothie buyer.
I am indeed. I need to come back and buy more smoothies. And I heard you guys opened a coffee shop too.
Yeah, we have. It's called One More Round, aptly named, and it's set at Bronx, and it's doing really well.
Absolutely. And what inspired you to open a coffee shop now, at the gym?
Yeah, you have to diversify. Boxing's not enough, so not everyone likes boxing, but everyone likes coffee.
Well, very good answer indeed. And obviously we're here because the Project Productions are putting on this screening event and this documentary premiere as well. First of all, what do you think about all of this, and what do you think about the work that Graham Sachs has done?
Really, really, really happy to be here. I think it's the overlooked part of the sport is what happens after they, hang up the gloves or put down the football. You have to think about the aftermath, and it really does affect people. We know from Tony Bellew spoke a lot about it in The Jungle when he was in there about life after boxing. It's a big deal and it has a big impact. So nights like this that shine a light on it are great.
Absolutely. And obviously as someone who used to box, and even though you didn't box at the highest level, but you're still involved in boxing, and I've got to ask you, what has boxing given you? Because you've given so much to the sport and you've helped my life personally as well, and I really appreciate that. I've got to ask you, what has boxing given you, and given you to the point where you want to give back?
Boxing is like a blood in, blood out sport. It's like the mafia. Once you're in it, you can't get out. You just have to find yourself through different capacities. So I started off boxing, then I became a coach, now I've got a gym, and it's just about manoeuvring through. So not everyone will remain a boxer forever, but I think any true boxing person knows that once you're in the sport, you're in it for life.
And the fact that you mentioned you got a boxing gym, the #1 boxing gym, as you said
the
last.
The #1, David.
The #1 boxing gym, I absolutely love that.
And cafe.
And cafe too. Like before you know it, people will be leaving Starbucks and coming to you.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And obviously with this event as well, with Graham Sachs and ex-footballers as well, I've got to ask though, to be fair, boxing has sort of helped people get in shape. Boxing's giving people purpose again, like myself. Boxing has given me that sort of routine again. And even if it's not getting hit, it's giving me that routine. But for you personally as well, how important is it to be able to help ex-boxers and athletes after boxing, and what they can do to support them in that sense?
It's a really, really powerful thing. Like I said, not everyone is built to be a boxer, has the time or capacity to be a boxer, but there really is something in the sport for everyone. Even you, David, look at you. You probably started training, you probably fell in love with it, and here you are now behind the camera doing interviews and trying to build out your content and your platform. And that's the thing, boxing has different avenues and different routes for people. It isn't always linear, it isn't always getting in the ring, it isn't always getting on the pitch, but these sports are far more wide-reaching and far more impactful than anyone gives it credit for. So I think there's always a life in boxing after you fought, just like there is after you've been on the pitch, and it's about finding different avenues that help people.
And obviously, before we talk about Devon as well, obviously he's about fighting soon.
Devon.
Yeah.
Is he going to come and get in shot? Do you want to come and get in shot?
No, I think no is the answer. But I've got to ask though, is there anyone, well obviously we've ruled you out in terms of getting back in the boxing ring, but is there anyone that you would love to see, ex-boxer, ex-footballer, that you want to see in a boxing ring?
Oh, that is a good question. I think all boxing people fantasize about seeing the greats back in the ring again. And I know we've had some exhibitions. We had Mike Tyson get back in, we've had Floyd Mayweather get back in. So it's nice to see that. But I'd like to see them do something not in the ring anymore, something more powerful, set up academies, set up sponsorship packages, really look at the sport and the struggles that they face and what they can do to impact it. We've seen them box. We don't need them back in the ring. We need them helping other people get in the ring and fight in different ways.
And absolutely. And obviously, last not least, Devon is fighting very soon. He's fighting on a top tier show as well. How pleased are you to be seeing him back in the ring? I'm pleased to see him back in the ring. How pleased are you to see him back in the ring? And hopefully do really well.
Oh, I'm so excited. Devon Miller, 25th of October at York Hall. He'll be fighting for the International Commonwealth title, and it's overdue. He's deserved his shot for many, many years, and he keeps getting closer to it and not quite reaching that spot, so now it's his time.
Absolutely. And just a last question for me as well, really. For anybody that wants to be in a position that you are, be the amazing, lovely person that you are,
Don't
owning a
flatter me, David.
boxing gym, or who wants to do big things within the space, what advice would you give?
Meet people, put yourself out there. You're not going to get these opportunities sat at home and sat behind a screen. You have to put your best foot forward. Whether it's doing content for a local gym, whether it's wanting to be a coach, whether it's wanting to do their blogs on their website, there's always a way in, there's always a route. So look at what you're passionate about as well. As I said, boxing is a hard sport. It's not for everyone, and it takes a lot of commitment. There's different ways you can be part of the sport that aren't so direct. So look at your assets, look at what you bring to the table, and offer that, and make sure the world knows about it.
And what a brilliant way to end. Thank you so much as always. And I will definitely see you back at the Bronx Gym soon, honestly. Appreciate your time.
You better come back soon, David. It's been a while. You've been slacking.
I know.
Thank you.